A building should be balanced and look interesting from a distance, and as you get a bit nearer, other things should be revealed, and yet nearer still, yet more detail, until you go through the front door and there are things to see that you couldn't see from a few yards back. It became apparent that most people now worked with computer-aided drafting, which I didn't do, and therefore it was quite tricksy for me to coordinate everybody else. So with the help of Patrick, the quantity surveyor who I knew, I bowed out, and Mitchell Evans in Godalming took the project over.
Martin was old school, pencil, paper, scale rule, so it was actually a real privilege to be involved with him and see how it used to be done. And some of the images that he produced just brought the project to life. Everything's centred around a CAD-based drawing. So we brought Mitchell Evans on board to take over and develop Martin's original scheme into modern day technology, if you like.
The planning permission took till 2018, plus another year for environmental conditions. We were going to go in 2020 and then COVID hit, and then finally started the build in April 2021. From April 2021, I've been full-time on the project, building the building from the ground up. All of these have been challenges that you have to face, but we eventually overcame them, and here we are.
We were brought in when they were just on the verge of getting planning permission. For us to be involved that early is not always the case, but it's nice to be, and it means that we're signed up and a party to all of the design processes and ideas.
The project's got just about every form of construction known to man in it. It's quite an odd shaped building, so what first struck me was the fact that there's no really any two parallel lines in it, which is always a difficult thing when you're trying to create construction drawings for something. It's much easier if it's a square box, but of course it doesn't look very pretty.
The original intention was that the building would not look brand new when it was built, but would then gradually age over the years, as Victorian boathouses tend to do. It's one of those projects that just strikes a chord for some reason, and sometimes you can't always put a finger on it. It's interesting, it's different, it's challenging. That's what we like.
Clients come and go, and architects come and go, and times change, and the buildings get left behind. So it is, I think, an enormous responsibility to build something which you say, well, perhaps this is going to be here for the next 50 or 100 years. You do need an understanding, tolerant and patient client who's prepared to spend proper money building a really lovely building. And I'm very grateful. And I'm sure the people of Guildford will be when it's finished.